Today we're going to review 10 things every child with autism wishes you knew. Hi guys, thank you for checking out another book review. If you are new to this channel, this is a Goodman Life XL channel. This is a family channel. My name is Quentin. Everyone calls me Q. And we started this channel to document our journey as we go through the journey with our 4-year-old daughter who was diagnosed with cerebral palsy and autism. You can check out the videos on her story, but what we do, we just try to help bring awareness by just sharing what we go through, the ups and downs. Hopefully you find it informative. And what I decided to do is every couple of months or every month probably, just kind of give you a book on autism or cerebral palsy, just my small part to help bring awareness and also inform those parents, loved ones, siblings, caregivers who may be looking for resources and some good books they can read. 10 Things Every Child with Autism Wishes You Knew. This book is by Ellen Nuttbaum. I hope I'm not butchering her last name, but I'm pretty sure I am. This is a book that started, Ellen was a mom who had a son that was diagnosed with autism. So in the early 2000s, she put out a blog post which were the 10 things every child with autism wishes you knew. And that blog post went on to be seen all around the world, got so many reviews, so many comments that she put it in a book in 2005. But this is actually the 3rd edition. I think it's the most updated edition. This is not, what I like about this book, this is not one of those technical books on autism, the most how-to type book on autism that you may read. It just gives you a perspective from a child, but through the lens of his mother. And each chapter, there are 10 chapters, and each chapter has a different concept it tackles. I'll just name a few. Chapter 1, I am a whole child. Chapter 2, my senses are out of sync. Chapter 3, see the differences between want, I choose not to, and can't, I'm not able to. Chapter 4, I'm a concrete thinker. I interpret language literally. Chapter 5, listen to all the ways I try to communicate. Chapter 6, picture this, I am visually oriented. And there are, of course, 4 more chapters, as well as a discussion section and a summary of the 10 things. And it just, what I really like about this book, this is a really good book as far as mindset book. I think if once you get that initial diagnosis of autism, you know, especially for a parent or caregiver, you're kind of blown away, and you're kind of like a deer caught in the headlights, and you don't know where to turn. And what I really think this book is good for is really shifting your mindset, because a lot of times when you hear my child has autism, you immediately think of it in the framework of a disability. This book helps you reframe it. No, yes, my child has autism, but that doesn't mean his life is limited. That doesn't mean that he or she can't be, have a productive life. It really just fires you up to say, you know what? Yes, my child has autism, but autism, for lack of a better way of saying it, doesn't have my child. And I'm going to do everything I can to understand my child from their perspective and be their biggest advocate. I mean, this book really fired me up once I read it. Ellen Nuttbaum is an exceptional mom. I mean, she really became the biggest advocate for her son, and I think based on reading, of course, he was high functioning, because I think he's an adult now, but she did everything she can to just take on this autism and not let it become a burden on her or her son or her family. So I really, really recommend this book to everyone who knows someone with autism. If you are a parent or a caregiver and you recently got the autism diagnosis for your little one, this is definitely the book you want to pick up. It's practical, it's actionable, it's easy to read. It's less than 200 pages. It's a quick read, but you'll get a whole lot out of it. It'll really fire up your mindset, and this is definitely one of my favorites. What I also like about it is you have somebody that's gone through it from a parent's perspective, and it sort of gives you an ally on this journey. And you'll see somebody that took on the diagnosis and really didn't let it defeat them. So guys, I know that was just a quick review, just kind of my thoughts of the book. Like I said, I think it's an excellent read. One of the most highly recommended books when you search autism. If you are interested in grabbing a copy of this book, I have put a link, an Amazon link in the description. You can order your copy. Now is a perfect time to read it. A lot of us are at home, or a lot of us are working at home right now due to things going on in the world that we need not go into detail about. So really want to pick up this book. You do not have to, but it would be greatly appreciated. It is an Amazon link. I do get a small commission if you do click on that link. It doesn't charge you anything extra. It just lets Amazon know you were referred to by me, and by doing it, they just give me a small commission. That small commission helps me buy other books. And have a blessed day. We'll see you on the next book review, which will be centered around, I think, cerebral palsy this time. The last two book reviews I've done, this one and the one previous, were around autism. So let's switch it up a little bit. The next one will be about cerebral palsy. But anyway, that's all for now. You guys have a blessed day. Be safe. Stay in if you can. And we'll see you on the next video. Peace.